Mikel Arteta reveals the truth about Kieran Tierney and David Luiz's injuries. Yes, people, welcome back to your boys channel. Could the seasons of David Luiz and Kieran Tierney be over, as reports come in about season-ending injuries? As well as that, what is going on with the future of Joseph Willock? And what else is happening at this football club? Let's discuss in today's video. Yo, what's going on, guys? Man, it's Baz14, and yeah, Arsenal lost 3-0. I'm back. Hello. Before we get into the video, make sure to go down there and show some love. Smash it a like, subscribe to the thing if you are new, and let me know your thoughts down below in the comments as always. And with that being said, here is the latest Arsenal news today, and oh boy, do we have a lot to discuss. And the first thing is David Luiz and Kieran Tierney fitness updates, because 2 of Arsenal's back 4 could be out for the rest of the season. Yes, you heard that right. This is pure pain. This is pure agony. First things first, in terms of David Luiz, a report from Sami Mokbel saying David Luiz will be out for 4 weeks after undergoing knee surgery, with Arsenal hopeful defender will be playing again this season after small procedure put his campaign in doubt. So man like David Luiz out for 4 weeks after a surgery, and he's even confirmed that on his Instagram, and he has posted a photo with the caption, "I will be back stronger. Let's keep fighting all together and never give up." Now, David, I'm going to try to listen to that advice, but it is very difficult because Arsenal right now, you're not helping me either on the pitch, and then these injuries as well, they're compiling misery. I am done out here. And I guess the only glimmer of hope is that Luiz should, fingers crossed, be fit towards the end of the season. But what would Arsenal have left to play for? I know certain man have said he could be fit for the final of the Europa League, but let's get there first. We're not even to the semis yet, and we've still got a massive game against Slavia Prague this Thursday. And you can say whatever you want about the Brazilian centre-back, and yes, he is a absolute bozo at times, but I tell you what, this year as that right centre-back, he's been the most consistent and best Arsenal defender in that role. And when it's him and Gabriel more comfortable, Gabriel and Holding, I am saying no thank you. Okay, Babs, we get it, but surely it can't get any worse than this. Well, don't speak too soon, because yeah, KT, Tesco's finest. Of course, he walked off injured in the first half against Liverpool after an extension in his knee, and Mikel Arteta after the game said he felt something in his knee and he was in pain, so it looks like he will be injured, but we don't know how long for. No, not Tesco's finest. We do have a report from Dr. Rajpal Brar, which you better follow on Twitter, because this guy is a top account when it comes to fitness of Arsenal players. And what he said is Tierney getting checked by the physio and looks like he passed the initial testing for the left knee. He took contact while kicking and looked like the leg bowed outwards a bit with some rotation. Main concern is ligament damage, but foot was implanted, which limits the stress. Stress FC is me. Arsenal fans, we're all stressed because the only and best left back we have at the club could be out for the rest of the season, and if it is a ligament injury, that could be a massive timeout for Kieran Tierney. Now, of course, nothing has been confirmed yet. Arsenal still need to do a few scans and tests to confirm what the extent of the injury actually is, as a report has come out today saying that Arsenal fear Kieran Tierney will be out for a number of weeks. Tierney is now set for a scan in the next 48 hours to determine the severity of the injury and give Arsenal a clearer indication of exactly how long he will be out for. So regardless of how bad it is, how good it is, wherever it is, Kieran Tierney is going to be out, and I don't see him being fit for that game against Slavia Prague on Thursday by any means whatsoever. And what that means for Arsenal now is we're either going to have to play Cedric Suarez there or Bukayo Saka as a left back instead. This is just pure stress. I am going to cry in a second, so let's just move on. What have we done to deserve this good? Why us? In terms of the other Arsenal injury news, we should have Granit Xhaka, Bukayo Saka and Emil Smith-Rowe fit for the game next Thursday, so that's a bit of a positive. But I'm going to ask you, man, the question for the comments below: what do you think Arsenal should now do with Kieran Tierney set to be out? We don't know how long for, but who should play at left back? Should we have Cedric, Bukayo Saka, and then centre back for David Luiz, Rob Holding, Pablo Mari? Who do you want to play as a centre back? Who do you want to play as a left back? And lads, just join me and sympathise with me in the comments below. Moving on, lads, let's discuss Hakimi and Hector Bellerin. Now, this here is a bit more of a positive update, so Arsenal fans, here is a bit of optimism. A report has come up from AS today claiming that Hector Bellerin's career is getting further away from Arsenal every day, and the club are set to work on finding a replacement. Arsenal see Achraf Hakimi as the perfect player, but Inter Milan have put a €50 million price on him. Now, I see the price there, it's a bit mad, but one thing I will say there and there is, how do Arsenal even attract Hakimi if we don't have Champions League football? Now, of course, I'm not trying to be ultra negative, I'm an optimistic guy, and yes, yes, we could win the Europa League, but if we don't win the Europa League, we're most likely going to get either conference football, because we're not even going to get Europa League football from the league now. Will Hakimi want to leave league champions Inter Milan and Champions League Inter Milan to come to Arsenal, who might be playing in the UEFA Conference League? Lads, I don't know. But the report is also clear. Mikel Arteta welcomes the signing of Hakimi, and incorporation of a right back is a priority in the next transfer window. Arsenal are already preparing a firm offer to close the operation as soon as possible, once again from AS. Now the source itself here isn't really that reliable. It's hit and miss. Sometimes you can get information right and sometimes these men are just waffling. But in terms of Hakimi and his links to Arsenal, there have been quite a few reporters from England and across the world linking him to a transfer to the Emirates. So I do believe Arsenal clearly have interest in the player. It's just a matter of, can we attract him to Arsenal? Are we that gargantuan that we can play in the UEFA Conference League and attract a player of this caliber? We're gonna have to wait and see. But in terms of the future of Hector Bellerin, it seems like it is time to say bye-bye, because he once again was left out on the match against Liverpool, as we saw Callum Chambers get the nod over Cedric and Bellerin. But the question is, what do Arsenal do on that game on Thursday? For me, I'm gonna go for Cedric, but if Cedric has to play left back, does that mean we're gonna start Bellerin or Callum Chambers? Lads, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments as always. And also, do you think Arsenal can sign Hakimi realistically? Please give me some hope, give me some optimism, and give me something to smile about. Give me some jokes today. I need to smile because right now I'm not in the best moods. And finally, lads, onto the other Arsenal news today. And first things first, we have an exclusive, a leaked Arsenal kit for next season. As you can see from football headlines, they have put our Arsenal's third kit for the 2021-22 season, which is predominantly mystery blue or navy. It's inspired by the iconic blue lightning kits manufactured by Nike in the 1990s and is set to release in August 2021. Now, in terms of football headlines and Arsenal kits, they are very reliable. They always get a spot on every single year. So this is most likely going to be our kit next year, the third kit. And you know what? I think it bangs. And while the kit does look peng, the question for me is, what players are going to be playing in that next year? Because every single season Adidas are producing lovely garms, lovely kits. They're doing their jobs. And so how many times can we be providing top level kits and not give the top level performance those kits deserve? But lads, as always, let me know your thoughts on that Arsenal third kit. Are you a fan? Are you against it? Rate it out of 10 in the comments below. And finally, I have something to give you guys a bit more of a smile about, as man like Joe Willock came off the bench with 12 minutes remaining and scored a crucial equaliser for Newcastle in their 2-2 draw with Tottenham this afternoon. Now the game itself was actually yesterday, and I'll tell you what, it was the happiest I've been all weekend. And it's mad how players that don't even play for Arsenal as it stands are providing me more joy than Arsenal players that currently play for us. And while we're on the topic of man like Joe Willock, the Mirror have come out with a report claiming that Newcastle want to sign Joe Willock for another season on loan. Arsenal are open to selling the midfielder permanently this summer. And you know what, it kind of makes sense for Arsenal, because while Joe Willock has a lot of potential and I still could see him having a future at Arsenal, Arsenal are going to need funds this summer, especially if we don't get European football, because we need to sign ballers and players regardless. Right back, centre midfielder, a striker, attacking midfielder, and even some man say a goalkeeper. And also, if KT is out for a long-term injury, what about a left back as well? A lot of signings means a lot of money is going to be needed. And so I won't be surprised if Arsenal put Joe Willock on the transfer list for the summer. The question is, how much can Arsenal recoup for him? Now I'm probably saying 15, 20, 25 million pounds. Of course, he's English, he's young, he's got a lot of potential. But the question for you guys is, what would you do with the future of Joseph Willock? Would you keep him, would you sell him, or would you loan him instead going into next season? But at least in terms of Willock this weekend, he gave us a goal against Tottenham, and that is something you love to see. It's the only thing that I have to see this weekend, but it is what it is. We are gonna move. And there you man go, that is the video there and there. Of course, as always, if you have enjoyed the video, make sure to go down there and show some love, smash it a like, subscribe to the thing if you're new, and let me know your thoughts down below on all the things that I have discussed. The links to all my socials will be in the description below as well, so if you want to follow, man, I would appreciate that. And there you man go, that is the latest Arsenal news there and there today. And yeah, it's negative, it's not positive, I can't even be happy today, but it is what it is. Life goes on. I will see you tomorrow in a bit.